Yo, what's up, guys? Lance Edgel here. You know what's good. Anyway, so this video is just going to be like a rough teardown on what I've already done to my R33 Skyline. So just going through some of the bits and pieces that I've already done to get to where she is now. Also going to show you the engine stand, and we'll like go through like a rough install of like putting an engine onto a stand, and also in future videos just telling you how I think of the stand and if it's up to spec of what I believe thing. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. It's rated for 450 kilos, so it's more than enough to hold the engine that we're going to put into it. And as well as we're just going to be starting to get ripping into the engine, pull the head off. The goal with this is to make an engine known as the RB25/30. So we're going to use the 30 bottom end of the RB30 and use a 25 head. If I could possibly source a 26 head, that would be fantastic, but they are a bit more expensive and they might blow my budget out for this build at this moment in time. So with that being said, guys, come with me on this adventure. Hopefully you guys can learn a few things. You know, if I can help one person out there to just get a bit more confident being around tools or cars, or better yet, if after watching this video you're more than happy to do something like this yourself, then you know that's job well done in my books. So anyway, I'll cut to the next bit where we're whipping into the engine, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so here we are out in the garage. So here she is. This is my R33 Skyline. She's a bit beaten and battered for the most part, but yeah, she's not too bad. 1995 model series 1.5. Yeah, not much to her. I haven't really done anything really that grand. I got wheels for her a while back, so she's running 8.5 inch in the front and 9.5 inch in the rear. Just some Kumos. You're pretty grippy, not too bad. Might go wider eventually. Just pop this bonnet. Alright, so here we go, the engine bay. I'll just get a bit of light. So here you have the intake, the front facing plenif that's been changed over from the stock one. Just easier to route the intercooler piping that comes around to the front, just there. Also the turbo, it's just, if you guys can see that. Try to get a good angle. Well, you're not really going to say it because it's intake pipe. Come over here, yeah, there you see it a little bit. That's well, it came with an R32 turbo, so a bit smaller than what actually comes on them, but it's been high flowed, so it should handle the extra boost when I'm thinking about getting her tuned in a few weeks. So yeah, rough rundown, just intake, new turbo, front mount intercooler and piping. Not much else really. Interior is pretty stock. Just recently installed a boost gauge. Oh man, that is not going to work. I need better light. Alright. We just got the interior in here. Momo wheel. I'm pretty sure it's a replica, but I don't know, you guys might know more. Just installed the boost gauge not too long ago. I was thinking about making a video about that, but I thought it's not really as interesting. Little bit of blue, it came with the car, so it's kind of reminiscing of where it came from because she was a bit hacked up. But yeah, the interior is actually probably one of the nicest parts of the whole car. It's like clean and everything. I mean, clean enough for me anyway. So just lead you over here to where the creme de la creme is. This is an RB30 that I picked up not too long ago out of a R31 Skyline. So we got those over here. They also came in the VL Commodores for those. So that's a Holden. So practically what we're going to plan on doing is we're planning on just pretty much pulling the head off this and using the crank and the block to pretty much put this engine with the top of this one. Preferably, I really want to find just another 25 head so that I can build this one up on the side without having to pull this head apart. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'm going to get this this engine onto this stand right a bit quick, so I'll be with you in a sec. Alright guys, we're back. Just grabbed the engine crane, put it all together. Pretty self-explanatory, so I thought didn't need to film that. This is a balancer, so if you move this, It can vary where it's like sort of like a scale, like if you remember like really old scales sort of thing. Really good if you want to like shoehorn engines in or something like that. Would highly recommend, rather than just doing it with chains. And then we've just got some chains running off with a bit of some bolts running through. So anyway, I'm just going to get this onto the engine stand right now. So yeah, bear with me. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the engine on the stand now. I'm just going to give her a quick clean up, you know, just go over her just with some brake cleaner and some degreaser just to make it a bit more easier to work on and a lot less dirty, because she's got a bit of grime on her and stuff. I mean, you can't really see that, but yeah, so I'll be with you guys in a sec. Alright, we're back after that. So as you can see, it's a lot cleaner on the intake and the block. This side's a little less better for wear, but it's alright because I'm probably going to put her in an acid bath just before we start putting pistons and rods and stuff into her. But it's just nicer to work on a cleaner engine bay and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to just start ripping into it. We've got a few screws up here that I can see, and yeah, we'll just start ripping into it and start pulling the head off. All right. All right, we're back, guys. Got the rocker cover gasket off. It's just over there, and the front cover off. Now we're just going to undo these head bolts here. So as you can see, the ones with the like Torx bits, or so these ones right here. I'm gonna put them out. Whoop, get the light there. Those ones right there. So really your best bet is just make sure you've got the right tool, and you just want to be really careful with these when they're in. You know, even though that seems like it's in, it's a bit wobbly. So pro tip, just give it a little tap with a hammer and you'll listen to it change in sound. That'll let you know that it's in properly. And then hollow bars are your best friend. When you have the right freaking tools, it's even better, but you know, you got to work with what you got. The best way to do these, for heads anyway, when you're putting them on is like when you're putting them on, so it's an inwards, outwards. So you start from the inner and work outwards, unless you actually know for sure of the sequence. So I'm going to get stuck into this, and I'll catch you guys after I've pulled this head off. we're back. All the head bolts are undone, just like loosey-goosey. Just undone the front cover a bit, nothing really to show much there, just a few bolts, and just undid the belt off the cam. And pretty much she's ready to come off, so bear with me and get this bad boy off. Alright guys, that's the head just over there, and the head's off. I'm actually pretty impressed. The actual bores look really nice. Maybe, I mean, this one's just been sitting out in the elements because the engine was outside, but really good. I mean, it's a bit burnt on the pistons, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to change those anyway, and you could pretty much clean those. That's really not that bad. And the actual, the bores look really, really nice. I can't really feel any imperfections or anything that I should really be concerned about. I mean, really, if I really like need to, just light hone and she should be right. So I think I'm going to leave it for... Yeah, so anyway, that's it guys for this episode. Ripped the head off, cleaned the engine up and all that good stuff. So on the next episode, we'll be pulling into the crank and getting stuck deeper and deeper into the engine, hopefully sourcing some parts and really just getting more and more stuck into it. We've also got some other stuff that's coming out for you guys. That's, if you've been checking my Instagram, like, it's already up there, so you guys know what's going on. But for you guys, you just have to wait for the next video. So anyway guys, that's that. Remember, just like, comment, subscribe. You know, always looking for like constructive criticism, or if you enjoyed the episode or anything good like that, you know, feel free to just chuck it down in the comments. Any questions or anything like that, more than happy to help you guys out. Anyway guys, that's it for this one, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, peace out. Tonight, and I'll be